Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your general message for July. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out at any point in time throughout the month of July. This message may or may not be for you, so I do ask that you only take the messages that do resonate and leave behind the rest. Before jumping in with the cards, I'm going to talk about the messages that came through in my meditative session, tapping into the Sagittarius collective. I do want you to keep in mind, Sag, this could be for any major placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. And also keep in mind, energies, characters can be swapped around. So swap around the energies, but don't cram yourself into a message that's not meant for you. So I kept hearing passion, and I kept being shown the Ace of Wands. And so I feel this new summer love energy coming forward. A new passionate, loving adventure is kind of what was the energy that I felt. And maybe this might lead you off the beaten path. And so I do feel July might open up some type of opportunity for you to embark upon a spiritual quest, because I was shown the Eight of Cups. And so I do feel this energy of like turning the page on old karmic wounds. When it comes to karmic relationship cycles, I was shown like a book and turning the page, almost like writing a new chapter for your life. And so there very well could be an unexpected love interest coming forward that will declare their love for you, or maybe you're the one declaring your love for another. But I feel this energy of this connection is going to be so difficult to refuse and resist. And so I feel like this magnetic pull. And what I was shown is this energy of maybe feeling guilt, because you might have to turn somebody else down in order to snatch up this new opportunity. And so I was shown like a switching up, like a changing of the guard, switching things up. I do feel you might have to let go of somebody where maybe there's no spark left in order to pursue this new relationship. So I do feel there might be some reflection that is needed in order to head towards this passion. I feel a new passionate beginning. But let's jump in with the cards. See what else needs to come through for you, Sag. I'm using the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck to start today. We'll get some messages from here, and then we'll jump in with my combined Kipper and Gilded Lenormand deck. And so yeah, there is definitely something that needs to be cleared. An unwanted relationship, maybe some old past memories, maybe you're in this energy of nostalgia about the past. But I do feel a release in order to snatch up a new opportunity. And I do feel a lesson in reciprocity. Maybe you're with somebody where you just can't reciprocate that relationship with them, or maybe you've given to this person and they've never equally given back to you. But I do feel there's a reward coming. Six of Pentacles. I do feel this new passionate beginning, this new relationship that you are inspired to pursue is going to come with a healthy exchange, though. So this is going to be receiving what it is that you deserve, Sag. So let's see what else needs to come through for you. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. One just went flying. It was Find Your Truth. I did see that. I can't reach it. But I did see it was the Find Your Truth card. And so maybe you've been misguided by falsehoods. Maybe you've been dealing with a master manipulator. But I do feel some truth is being revealed in order for you to move forward. So definitely an intensifying circumstance needs to be addressed. And I do feel that you are protected by angels as you maybe leave something behind. Maybe you're dealing with a toxic situationship here and it's getting quite intense. And you know, maybe you're experiencing some ascension sickness. There's another one that fell on the floor. Oh, did you see that? I totally bashed my head off the desk. So I kind of feel like you've been banging your head off the wall or something. That actually kind of hurts. And maybe you've been misguided by a group of friends. Maybe you received some poor counsel when it comes to a group of friends, when it comes to this romantic partnership. But I do feel there is somebody that's been depleting you and keeping you stagnant when it comes to your soul's growth and your soul's evolution. And I do feel get ready for an awakening. You're going through some type of an awakening. And you are definitely getting ready to step into a new life. And so you're definitely journeying towards a higher level of consciousness. I do feel a spiritual connection here that might be coming into your physical manifestation through a magnetic pull. And the divine is saying, please move forward with confidence. Move forward with confidence, because this is a romantic partner that will help you grow, that will help you evolve, that maybe has already gone through some type of an awakening. But I do feel awakening to a higher level of consciousness. And so your life is going to look drastically different than it does right now, Sagittarius. So I do feel you're closing out a major soul contract, and maybe you agreed to incarnate this life with this person in order to clear some past life karma. And I don't feel you have all of the answers. So I do feel greater awareness is around the corner as you kind of learn your own soul's language. So I do feel a new passionate spark that's motivating you to deepen your relationship to self. And this is also bringing in a paradigm shift. So you're likely dealing with a twin soul. And there very well could be a divine masculine taking action towards you. The divine masculine is the action taker. So we could have a divine masculine here closing out an intense situation. And maybe he's been going through some ascension sickness as he journeys into higher consciousness. But I do feel there's a brand new cycle around the corner. And there is a masculine trying to find his strength to progress forward towards a twin soul. So I do feel a connection where you are here to heal some deeply embedded past life trauma. And maybe it's going to be hard to face this person and look them in the eye, because they're going to have to reflect back to you your deepest, darkest hurts. But I do feel a connection where the two of you are on a healing path, and you are both here to bring high vibration love into the world. So let's see what else needs to come through with my mega deck, with the Kipper deck combined with the Lenormand deck. And let's see what else needs to come through for you, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, it's harvest time. So 2911, that's 1111. There is some type of twin soul union coming through. We've got a feminine here that I feel is closing out a karmic cycle. She's on the 29 end of the deal. And so the 11 is the crack of the whip. I feel this energy of it's time to plant those seeds. And so we got a Jack of Spades, which is kind of like a Knight of Wands energy. I do feel we've got a feminine here that might be leaving a Knight of Wands behind. Very well could have a divine feminine here, getting honest about a past situation. She's kind of holding like the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Spades is the Ace of Swords energy. So we could have an ex coming back. The Queen of Swords can represent an ex. I just feel this harvest time. It's time to harvest, to manifest a union of some sort. And I don't think you're going to be able to resist this connection, depending on who you are. So let's see what else needs to come through. Pivot point, crossroads for sure. And this is what you wished for. This is what you've prayed for. Only 3 came out, Sag. So, ooh, divine guidance. So this is like a 7 of Pentacles energy. It's a 12, it's a 3. And so manifestation. This is definitely a connection that has taught you how to develop fierce self-love. I feel there's a lot of divine guidance. Owls, 2 owls, purified. There's some type of spiritual union. And with the 7 of diamonds is the 7 of Pentacles energy. I do feel it's time to plant these seeds for these unions for the future. And so there's definitely potential for a spiritual union here. And I do feel an offer of love. The Jack of Hearts. We've got a Knight of Cups coming in with an offer. We've got a divine masculine coming in with a love offer that will likely lead to a commitment of some sort. A lifetime partnership. So get ready for an unexpected visitor at the house. I do feel a decision between 2. And this is what you wished for. This is what you prayed for. This is definitely a decision between 2 paths. A pivot point, the divine Y, right? And we've got the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Diamonds. And so I do feel this is going to be a lifetime commitment. And so I do feel mastering a lesson. Maybe you're 41 years old. 41 might be significant. But we've got the completion of a cycle. And the Jack of Diamonds is like the Knight of Pentacles. And so this is something that will last the long haul. This is something that will reap a lot of abundant rewards. And so it's kind of time to crack the whip. And we likely have a masculine here, maybe in despair about bringing forward an offer. Because maybe in the past there was some type of double loyalty. We could have somebody here that's recently lost a job. It's feeling like a 5 of Pentacles. We could have somebody healing from lack mentality and getting ready to step into high honor. I do feel somebody's coming forward with a gift. Maybe an engagement ring. 25, 17, and so I could be dealing with somebody born on the 25th. It doesn't have to be, but this is something coming back around. After maybe a period of ghosting, isolation, abandonment, there is a cycle of lack coming to a close, and somebody's coming in with a loyal, dedicated offer, and this is going to lead to your happily ever after. This is going to lead to a 10 of Cups and a lot of fortune and abundance. And so when you meet your twin flame, it kind of feels like you win the lottery, right? Until everything kind of comes crumbling down. But I do feel a mirror reflection connection here. Yeah, there very well could have been a huge missed opportunity, and somebody wants to bring something back to life. And I think they've been sitting there refusing to take action, maybe for the last 3 years when it comes to a commitment. Maybe there was fear of commitment here. But let's see what else needs to come through with the tarot for you. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. I also feel this energy of maybe somebody's been imprisoned in an unhealthy home situation where things have been dark, dealing with money issues. But I do feel there is a loyal offer coming, Sag. So let's see what else needs to come through for July. Messages for Sag. Ooh, I think get ready for a confession of some sort. I do feel somebody is deeply hurt here. Something about Saturn retrograde in Pisces, I feel, is bring something back from the past. Wow. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we get the Lovers reverse. So Gemini, you could be dealing with a Gemini. That would be your opposite on the zodiac wheel. But I do feel somebody maybe made an unwise choice in love. And, you know, they decided to go towards an unwise decision. There very well could be a job loss here. I just feel, or maybe somebody didn't choose to take the steps forward to fully invest in a twin soul connection. The Lovers upright would represent twin soul, and maybe there's been some hidden grief over a separation, maybe from 3 years ago. But I do feel somebody's been hiding their grief, and I feel with Saturn retrograde, this is being highlighted. And so could be dealing with a Virgo or an Aries, but I do feel this transformation, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini. And I do feel when Mercury moves into Virgo and goes retrograde, it might be bringing something back around from the dead. I do feel somebody feared losing their independence. I also feel maybe somebody is afraid that if they return to somebody from the past, they're not going to be single, or maybe they're no longer going to invest. I do feel emotions are all over the place, and somebody needs to get their emotions in check before returning to something that was walked away from. And so I do feel this energy of something coming back from the past that was walked away from, maybe with a Pisces, maybe with a Cancer or a Taurus. Strong Libra, but this is to balance some scales. There is definitely a lesson in reciprocity coming through, and maybe by Leo season, you'll be ready for this 10 of Cups, because somebody's had their heart blocked. I do feel heart chakra is being unblocked, and somebody is going through a massive awakening. So also something about Pluto retrograde in Capricorn is bringing this to somebody's attention when it comes to a poor judgment call. I also feel somebody is likely wanting to come back in and seek some type of resolution after going through a period of soul retrieval, and they've definitely learned a lesson about maybe self-sabotaging a connection, because I do feel somebody here felt betrayed, stabbed in the back, and maybe was ghosted out of somebody wanting to control a situation. I do feel communication has been a block, and I do feel there is a masculine now really worried about taking action. Can there still be victory here? can there still be victory? And I think that's the crux of the matter. That's the truth, is somebody is deathly afraid of there not being victory when it comes to a Two of Cups. So we got the Swans upright again. And so this is a spiritual union. Maybe you're dealing with somebody with their Venus in Cancer. But I do feel by Leo season, somebody's coming in with an exciting new offer, and they're going to do whatever it takes to be the winner of this connection. And so I think in the past, maybe you were dealing with a smiling liar, a manipulator, somebody that, you know, come in with words of love, spoke words of love, but really didn't come in with a balanced offer. I do feel there was confusion in the past. And I do feel somebody's being haunted by a past situation where maybe they were a loser. Maybe they didn't come out on top. And I do feel now blocks being removed is what it feels like. And I feel maybe this Cancer season, there's going to be communication about wanting to right a past wrong, is what it feels like. Let's take a look at the death energy. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. But there is a situation that needs to die before pursuing this new relationship. The Palace of Coins, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I do feel there has to be some type of home situation released first. And I do feel this is a loveless situation. I feel there's been childish, immature communication. Maybe there's fights all the time about money. But I do feel there needs to be an ending of some type of commitment before pursuing this new relationship. And so I do feel somebody's all tired of fighting. Maybe fighting their inner demons when it comes to a missed opportunity for a twin soul union. So we've got the Five of Wands reverse, the Nine of Wands reverse, which is, or the Four of Wands, which is the Nine of Wands reverse, right? We've got somebody here wounded. We've got a wounded healer coming through, definitely going through some type of an awakening. Could be dealing with the Pisces who was stuck and stubborn and didn't want to look at this from a different angle, but I do feel a shift in perspective and a month of healing. This is your wish being granted. Wish granted. This is what you prayed for. This is what you asked for. And there's that Knight of Wands coming in committed. I think you were dealing with a player in the past, and now they're coming in committed. They're coming in deeply wounded, and I think wherever they were, it didn't work out. They you know, created a palace of lies to mask some heart pain, and something is coming back around. I think get ready for an unexpected wake-up call, an unexpected shake-up. And this is going to afford you an opportunity to build from a clean slate, a 0 point. And so somebody's got to be willing to take that leap of faith, though. So let's get you one last closing message with the Divine Energy Oracle deck. Advice card, message card, please, for Sag. Love yourself. It very well could have been a lesson in self-love and loving yourself first, deepening that relationship to yourself first. And so there's that Magician energy. Imagine a solution, accept an ending gracefully, and I do feel this has created some type of transformation. I feel there's a feminine here that's waited a long time for a masculine to bust out of his cocoon, maybe out of a toxic situation, and to change tracks, because this is about love. And that's kind of what I got for you, Sag. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out that description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.